Boom, boom, boom. Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit on my ass. Booted on my PC because I need to get the Fortnite Battle Pass. Boop boo doo, boop boo doo, boop boo doo doo. Okay. Inky desu desu. Shimakaze desu. Desu. Hello, Joe Mama. I was Calibash, you number one fucking fake guy. Oh, by the way, group leader says he disowns you. Group leader says he's no longer your group leader. You've been disowned.
You keeping stocked?
I don't know. Press all the wrong fucking buttons. Sick. Quest creation unavailable. It's weird. Why? Oh, Calibash was sick. Yeah. Last night I was like, group leader, like, what happened, bro? You lost all your authority. Guess where Carlos is, bro? And he was like, oh, I need this guy. Go! Where the fuck is my chocobo? There he is. I was like, group leader, you lost your fucking, like, authority. What happened? He's like, fucking, music effects will wear off soon. He's like, fucking, dude, like, you know, Carlos isn't a part. He said Carlos isn't a part of me anymore. So. Sargi. I'm ready to go to work. Fortnite or La PUBG? La PUBG. PlayStation 5 or Xbox CDs? What was it? X. PlayStation 5. My feet hurt. From standing? Oh look, there he is. Look, you can see him. That's cool. From standing? This guy got a Monster Hunter Wilds, dude. Like, what is he doing? Oh, there's some bones there, but this takes priority. Lack of you suck. Why would I do that? Isn't that what Katie's for? I remember when Brett Tite used to love me. I got Brett Tite a job, and now I mean nothing to that guy. Bro never invites me to Cali Bash. Bro doesn't give me back shots anymore. Dude is so funny. Dude, Logan spoiled this game for me yesterday. I was upset. Also, he fucking hurt. What the? Okay. Can you hurry up? Steve? Okay. Stop. Bro is like, dude. So, the Pookie Pookie, if you don't know what the Pookie Pookie is in Monster Hunter, you should. He's just a little funny chicken guy that's like green and he has like a fart tail that shoots poison at you. Anyway, his armor's super cute. And I like the Pookie Pookie. He's one of my favorite monsters. Because he's just a silly little guy and his name is fun to say. It's a Puke Puke, I believe is how you actually pronounce it. But fucking... Oh wow, the dive saved me. But yesterday, while I was fucking mindlessly grinding with my friends, fucking Logan's all like, dude, I wish the Pookie Pookie was in this game. And I was like, what? He's not? And then there was a long silence as Johnny was just laughing his ass off. I was like, no way. He's like, well, dude, you probably would have seen it by now if it was in the game. I'm like, I haven't seen Raytheon yet. But I'm sure Raytheon's in the game because fucking the second poster child of Monster Hunter. Bitch. Look how much damage that did for absolutely no reason. Other than the fact that it's tempered. Like, that hurt me physically. Like, come on. No way that tail actually, like, knocked me down. Bro, I didn't spoil shit. All I said was Fortnite Jonesy. And if you knew Fortnite lore like that, if you were a true Fortnite fan, you'd already know. But like, I get it. You just don't fuck with Fortnite. Get him, Steve. Really? Like, just say you don't fuck with Fortnite. Or else you would have known. Like, it's okay, dude. The fuck was that churning, bro? Bro's the fucking Drift King. Stop. Really? Brother me mans. The game feels a lot quieter today. I didn't change anything. I don't know why it feels so much quieter. Hit a wound. Hit a wound. Thank you. I didn't mean to switch it again. Selena. Oh my god, he actually predicted the fucking predictions with that one. I'm gonna die to this fucking tempered chicken. Okay, you know what? I need food. That's the Rog Mantle. I need food. Oh, he's leaving anyway. Alright. I just wasted both my mantles for no reason. I need the good eats, bruh. Shit. That does look pretty fucking good. Well, I don't like fish and I don't like egg. But still. I don't need eggs. Everyone out here complaining that eggs are like 16 bucks, and I'm just like, that's crazy. For you. Why eat healthy when I can live moss? Wait. I want the bones. Where are the bones? I want the bones. Their bones are their money. And so are the worms. That's also the night that the skeletons came to life. I can never reference that show around my friends. No one's ever seen it. No one I know has seen that show. I think one of my friends has seen that show. But no one, and everyone was like, you guys should watch it. And they're like, yeah. Oh, really? What is it then? What is the show I'm referencing? Tell me. Tell me, Brett Tite. If you've seen it, why don't you enlighten me on what it exactly is that you've seen? Selena, please. was not. Yeah, you think the song, that's also the night that the skeletons came to life, is from Game of Thrones. Their bones are their money. It's from a Netflix show called I Think You Should Leave. Fucking really, brother. Which is a really fucking funny sketch comedy show. Damn it! I missed. Oh, I missed. It really. I didn't mean to dive. No! Put this weapon away. Why did that come out? You are such a bitch. Stop fucking moving! A really funny sketch comedy show that a lot of memes were made from it. Like, I don't know if you've seen the I didn't fucking do shit! I didn't do anything! That's where that's from. Or if you've also seen the 55 hot dogs, 55 hamburgers, 55 fries. I fucking love those bits. It's so funny. That show is so good. There's some bits in it I don't like. But like most of them. Where are you taking me, Sacred? What the fuck is happening? That's what the bit is, yeah. The bit is the guy's like, oh, and let me pay for the person behind me too. And then the lady at the windows are like, oh, that's super nice. And then like he takes his card back. And then he speeds off and drives and wraps back around to the drive-thru. And they're like, what can I help you with? And he's like, 55 hot dogs, 55 hamburgers, 55 fries. And then he pulls up and the guy behind him is like trying to pay for the guy in front of him is trying to pay for him. And he's like, come on, what's going on? Beep, beep. What's taking so long? I'm not paying for your meal. No, fuck, you have to. The last guy paid for yours. You were the last guy. And then another lady turns up behind him and she's like, what's taking so long? What the hell's happening? And the guy's like, he's trying to start a pay it forward chain. And the lady backs up and she's like, 55 hot dogs, 55 fries. It's like, fuck, you see what you just did? And he tries to drive out of the drive-thru and he fucks up. And he's like, you're right, I shouldn't have done that. And he's like, I just had a really hard week or some shit. Did he already fucking leave? What a fucking pussy. What is happening? Anyway, then he's like, wait, I can just get out of my car and run. Then he gets out of his car and runs. It's a funny show. But I really like this guy. I don't know if any of my friends or if Chad has ever heard me go sing about their bones being money or Friday night. I was thinking that we just might. Those are both from that same show. The Skeletons one is like he's part of a band and I guess they're doing like at first they're doing like church music, gospel music and stuff. But the like the label they're with is like gospel music just ain't selling. So then the lead singer's all like follow my lead and then they sing a new song that's like some like a western song about some like guy coming to like church or whatever. We're like, oh damn. But his bandmate doesn't understand it, so he just keeps butting in. So he's like, that's the night I died. Doom, 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 doom. And then his bandmate's like, that's also the night that the skeletons came to life. Nah, we liked what James was doing. Which one? Wait, your name is James too? No, that's why I'm so fucking confused. And then the one where he sings Friday night. I was thinking that we just might is he has a bumper sticker on his car that says honk if you're horny. And some guy behind him's like, that's me! That's me! And he starts honking at him like, and the guy's like, yeah, go around, yeah. And then he keeps following him around everywhere. So at work, like the guy with the bumper sticker is just at work, and the guy honking's just like in the parking lot honking at his car. And then he follows him home. And then when like he goes outside to see like what the hell's going on, he drives off. And then he follows him to a funeral where he's like honking up, and like he goes, he's like, dude, what's your problem? He's like, and, like he goes to confront the guy in the truck who's honking at his car, and like the guy like tries to get out to run away, and he's like, oh, he's like, that's me, like points to a sticker. He's like, you gotta help me. He's like, what am I gotta help you with? I got nothing to help you with. And he's like, to take that sticker off. He's like, I'm not gonna take the sticker off. He's like, take that sticker off. And he runs over to tear the sticker off. And he's like, okay. And like they're fighting. And then he accidentally opens his trunk. And he's like, and he has a bunch of porno in his trunk. And he's like, see, dude. He's like, oh, fine, take one. God, get out of here. And then he takes it. And then like that guy leaves, and he's like in his truck looking at the porn, and then the guy with that bumper sticker goes to his, I think it's his mom's funeral, and he's like, or his dad or something like that. He's like, and now to deliver the eulogy, and then he walks up and he just goes, Friday night, I was thinking, I can finally fucking upgrade this shit. Oh my god, it took 8 years. Friday night, I was thinking that we just might. And that's the whole bit. That he just sings that song, and the guy looks at his porno. There's a really funny bit I like where like these people go back to like their old college professor and have lunch with him just to like thank him for like how much they did for him during their college lives, and like he orders food. And like everyone orders food, and the college professor sees some of the other guy's food. And he's like, "Oh man, that looks so good. Oh, I should have ordered that. Oh, that looks so good. Give me that." And they're all like, "What?" He's like, "Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah." And like he's like reaches for it, and he's like, "Nah, I'm just joking. But give me that. Give me that food. I want that food." Nah, I'm just kidding. And then the guy's like, do you want a bite? And he's like, yeah, I'll take a bite. And he grabs it and he's like, I'm gonna just eat the whole thing. And then he just starts eating them. And then I think he just has a breakdown at the table. He's like, I'm sorry, I should have acted like that. Shit is so funny. I think my favorite bit though is the one where he's on a date with some girl and like they're sharing loaded nachos. And like she's eating a bunch of the nachos, and he's just like, yeah, yeah. And then he's like, hang on, I'll be back. And he goes to like the waiter, and he's like, hey man, you gotta help me out. You gotta help me out. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, you gotta go up to that girl at that table and say, when you order the with the loaded fries, not one person can just eat all the ones with the meat and the cheese and stuff. Like you just say it's like a rule of like the restaurant or something. And he's like, what would I do? He's like, no, dude, come on, please. And then he goes back, and then the waiter goes up and he's like, hey, actually, did you know for the nachos we had a rule that not one person is just allowed to eat all the nachos? And the girl's like, I've never heard of that rule. And she looks like, she's like, you? And he's like, what? No, that's so weird. And she's like, you did this, didn't you? And he's like, what? No! What? Why would you say that? Just like the way he talks when he gets caught is so funny. And she's like, you walked up to him, talked to him for a little bit, came back, and then 5 seconds later, he came in and said that. He's like, I went to go complain about the rule. And she's like, we just learned about the rule. He's like, what? I was asking if we could move to a new table because you looked cold with the air vent. And then they're like, there's no air vent here. It's like, what? It's just so, it is so fucking funny. And then he's like, I have no idea what you're doing. Let me see if I can find that actually. Leave nacho. Is this like an official upload? I only want to watch like official clips. So that's all I can watch, right? If it's not official, I can't watch it. Does chat know the rules on watching videos like that? If it's official, if it's like an official clip posted actually by Netflix, am I allowed to watch it? Because I don't see the nacho bit here, but they do have the other one I was talking about with the with the guy wanting to eat the burger. That shit is so it's so fucking funny. Is this actually like Netflix? No, I don't think this is Netflix. That shit is so yeah. What the hell are you talking about? I don't think I can show it, but goddamn, if you have a Netflix account, do yourself the favor. It is so unbelievably funny. Who just came out of my fucking tent? Did you see that? What the hell? What were you doing in my tent, monster? Oh my god! It's Moist Critical.
Yes.
Who else would call themselves Monster? Alright. Anyway, I guess we should start doing some of these quests, huh? It's also the night that the skeletons came to life. That's too much talking about... What's that guy's name? Tim Robinson? I think you should leave. Coffin flops! They're saying, you gotta be doing something. There's no way there's that many people falling out of coffins at funerals. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
Let's have another.
I'm just going to funerals and filming the ones where the bodies are flying out.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Spectrum says... The big heads over at Spectrum say I don't know what I'm doing. They say I'm a total goofball. They say I'm a total sleazebag. They said that to me at a dinner. Oh my god, the hat one is so good too. There's one where the guy's wearing like a fedora with like the safari flaps on it. And like his coworkers are getting prosecuted legally for insider trading. And part of the chats that like show proof of their insider trading has them shit talking his hat. And it is so fucking funny. Lure a monster to Gemma. What? Is that Gemma?
This way!
Okay. Hey, big monster boy. Give me your fangs. Hey, idiot. I missed. Hey, idiot. Get over here. Yeah, this way. Come on, you idiot.
Okay.
Okay, I let her over to you, Gemma. What you got? What the fuck is that? Where are you going? Over here, you freak. How do I let her rip? It's a pitfall trap, it looks like. Can you come over here? Hey, what are you doing? Hey! Hey, you stupid spider bitch. There we go. Yeah! I missed? There we go.
That's all I can do for you. Good luck, bud.
You just had the one thing? That's all you had? Bitch already blew her load. Okay, get flashlight, idiot. That's crazy. Yeah, I love that sketch comedy show. Mark from Invincible's in it for one. His whole bit is that he didn't use enough toilet paper when wiping his butt, so he got a little poopy on his finger. It's the whole bit. Let my wife eat the fucking receipt. Call an ambulance. Tell him it's the house with the ugly view of that new fast food place. What are you on about? There is a Netflix show called I Think You Should Leave, which is a fucking hilarious sketch comedy show. There's one where like this guy is like at a dinner with some guy with some famous like designer guy, and he's like, dude, is that this guy? No way, dude, I'm wearing his jeans right now. And it's just a bunch of bits, and it's hilarious. And he's like, I like that weird looking guy. It's such a funny show. I showed it to my mom, and I don't think she found it as funny as I did. I think the part she found funny about it was how funny I thought it was. Because it's funny. People just don't understand my twisted mind. To me, a Goofy movie is just a movie. Are you kidding me? Are you serious right now? Bruh. Can you stop being a freak? I was holding triangle! Okay, I got paralyzed. Right in my fucking chest. Alright, just doing this. God, these monsters hurt. For no reason other than their high rank. Boom! I guess that's one thing I don't like about Monster Hunter that has been a persistent problem in my opinion, is the fact that the gap from high rank to low rank is like the damage spike is crazy. Like this monster who's like normally should not be that big a threat is fucking cooking me. But like even when I was in the same amount of progress but just in the low rank mode, I'd be doing completely fine. I guess that's what bugs me about it, is the fact that if I had the same armor, just a low rank version of it, fighting the same monster, I'd be completely fine. He would not be doing this much damage. Tempered monsters being difficult? Fine, I'm fine with that. They're supposed to be. But like, it's just a dookie little boy in high rank. That's also the night that the skeletons came to Sabu. Their bones are their money. Oh, does Shao want to hear all about the movie I watched last night? That I enjoyed? I thought it was neat. It wasn't, like, perfect. I don't know if it is as amazing and fantastic as everyone I've heard say it is. I just thought it was a fun little movie with an interesting premise. Oh! Is that Japanese? Did a Japanese guy destroy? Whoa! Now that I'm pretty decently far into Monster Hunter, I've been tuning in, I should say. I haven't been watching, but I've been watching other streamers, other VTubers mostly, for like 2 seconds just to see what weapons they use, and so I can judge them. Just to see. Dude, my friend started using longsword, bruh. Not the favorite child of Monster Hunter. Actually, I don't know how it is. I don't know if it's super overpowered in this game. I just know usually it's really good. Wow, bitch. Fuck. Have you guys, has chat ever genuinely gone through a phase where they're like, I don't like this thing because it's popular? Has chat ever gone through a phase like that? Because a lot of my friends thought I did back in early high school when we were like the biggest in our anime watching phase. like my friends would be like, dude, watch this anime, and I'm like, okay, and I'd watch like 2 episodes of it and be like, I don't like it. Like my friends told me to watch Assassination Classroom, and I watched 2 episodes and I was like, eh. Like I wouldn't say it's bad, just not my thing, I guess. And then they were like, dude, watch My Hero. And I was like, no, My Hero looks like fucking dookie. And I was right! The only reason I started watching My Hero is because they introduced a character called Toga, who's a girl who's just crazy and likes to suck people's blood. And I was like, haha, she's funny and silly. And she's cute, so I watched it. And she came in through season 3. I had to watch 2 seasons of fucking mid trash. And I was like, oh my god, this shit sucks. Like when there was something going on, I was like, alright, you know what? I can see why people would like this. But then like the seasons would be broken down like this. Half the season, something's happening. The other half, slice of life. And I'm #1 slice of life guy. But like, god damn, not in my fucking action anime. I'm like, I want shit to be happening. I don't care about these fucking kids being high school kids. If I wanted to watch kids being high school kids, I'd watch a goddamn slice of life anime that has better, more entertaining writing than this. When my friends got really annoyed that I kept saying I thought My Hero was pretty dookie. So one of my friends was like, dude, how can you say that when you actually watch slice of life? You complain that these anime are boring when you actually watch an anime that has nothing going on. And I've explained to him before. I don't know if at this point he understands it, but at that point he did it. Where I was like, that's the thing. Slice of life anime knows nothing is going on. So its writing and characters have to be good for you to care about it or for you to keep watching it at all. That's why I like it. Because it's funny and because the characters are pretty well written sometimes. Ow. But My Hero can't decide what it wants to fucking be. Whether it wants to be a fucking shoujo anime. No, shonen. Shoujo's the girl one. A shonen anime. Or whether it wants to be a fucking slice of life. Like, I get you have to have slow points in between the big arcs to make those big arcs hit. But, like, look at Chainsaw Man. One of the reasons I fucking adore Chainsaw Man is because, in my opinion, they do not waste your time. They're like, here's a big arc, and then maybe 1 or 2 chapters in the manga. So that translates to like 1 episode, maybe half an episode in the anime of like fucking shit happening. So I'm like, yes. Oh, I love when my anime has stuff actually going on instead of, we gotta go to school, but then we're in school, and like, oh my god, wait, can you just fucking punch something in the face? I was very disappointed with the way they handled the characters, the main character, what's his name, the green guy, cringe guy, the 32nd. Because at first, they portrayed him as someone who like sits there and analyzes everything, and like he has this whole notebook where he analyzes every hero and blah blah blah. So I'm like, that's interesting, because if for some reason he ever has to go against any of these characters, which like they showed perfectly in one of the episodes where he has to fight his quote unquote best friend, and he spent so long watching the way that he fights that he basically broke down to a formula, to a science, how his I don't know why it's not picking me up. It's because I'm wearing a hoodie. It is exactly because I'm wearing... Hello? Jesus, why is my camera being all fucking weird? Okay. Fucking... What do you want? But like, I don't know, man. I'm just like... Like, they show off that he has this ability to analyze and think through his fights. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. I like this. Unlike Goku, where he's just, I'm gonna punch you until my power level increases, and then I'm gonna punch you again.
Just don't push yourself too hard.
And I know a lot of Dragon Ball fans are gonna be very upset with me for saying that, and that blah blah blah. That's not all Goku is. Fuck you. I think Dragon Ball Super Goku compared to Z Goku is a fucking huge downgrade to his character and his arc. fuck you. uh, but like they show he has this ability, and then they just don't do anything with it. Like they use it for that one fight, and then afterwards they play all his overthinking and all his analyzing as a joke. Like every fight breaks down to, how am I gonna beat this guy? Wait a minute, I have main character powers, so let me just punch him. And I'm like, okay, well, it's like One Punch Man, except if they took the character Saitama actually seriously. That's how I, like, the reason Saitama works as a character, and I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't read the manga, and maybe he does get serious and interesting, but I think Saitama works well because of how uninterested he is in everything that he does, and that the only drive he has is to find a worthy opponent. And that at the end of the day, when the fight ends, he's always like, fuck! Are you kidding me? God damn it! And then they do such a good job of showing that, like, comparatively, Saitama is a big deal, because to all these other side characters, that they do such a good job of fleshing out, and such a good job of showing, like, Moomin Rider, bro. Spoilers, I guess, for One Punch Man, if you haven't seen it. There's a character, his name is Moomin Rider, and he's literally just a dude who rides a bicycle, and he's a hero. There is a scene where he is getting his fucking ass destroyed by this monster that is way above his league. But you know what Moomin Rider does? He don't back down. He don't stop fighting. You know why? Because he's a hero. Every time he gets his ass beat, he gets back up. And it's like, that's good. And it's like, he knows he's not going to win. But for the sake of the people that he needs to save, and the people all watching him, and to inspire hope, he's like, I'm getting up. And it's like, yes!
Yep.
And it's like, the side characters in that are so good, but if you, like, take Saitama, make him a whiny bitch, and then make him actually take every fight seriously, until he realizes, oh wait, I can just punch him and I'll win. That is the main character of My Hero, in a nutshell. And and no amount of convincing me. There is no convincing me. What am I missing? Oh, I need ore. Alright, fine.
See you later.
Like, I'm so annoyed. Like, I know I shouldn't be this angry about it, but I am. Because everyone was really hyping it up. I had a lot of friends like it. And I had a lot of my friends who judged me for saying Togo is my favorite character. Mostly girls. When I'd be like, yeah, I like Toga. I just think she's silly. They're like, ugh, how can you like her? She's a fucking murderer, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, first off, she's a fictional character. So calm down, right? If someone was real like that, of course I wouldn't like that person. That's psychotic. I'm not that far gone. Secondly, you just said my character is bad for being a psychotic murderer when you said your favorite character is Bakugo. I don't understand how people like Bakugo. I don't. I really don't. At least from what all I've seen. I think it's more about fan service and relating to the viewer than being... Yeah, even though I don't relate to any of them. I hate all of the characters, and I hate all of the heroes in My Heroes. The only characters I ever find any semblance of enjoyment in are the villains. And I'm always like... Well, except the main guy, the guy with the hands all over his face and stuff. I think that guy's kind of lame. But Dabi, like the guy with like the like all those stitches, design-wise, I thought he was cool. Toga I like just because she's silly. And Twice I like just because he's goofy as fuck. He has a lot of personality. I like Twice. Sorry, I'm trying to look for mining places to get some calibrite ore. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that yet.
Sure.
What do I gotta farm? Sorry, yeah, this stream's not gonna probably be any like real Monster Hunter progress, and it's probably just gonna be mostly farming.
Say bye. Ready to get to work? Alright.
But like, what was I saying? Oh, I don't understand how people like Bakugo. How do you defend him? He's just an asshole to literally everyone. And like I remember a huge point people were pointing out for his character was they were like, see, Bakugo's cool because he took the Gravity Girl seriously in their fight because he's a good guy and blah blah blah. And I'm like, he would do that. I'm like, one, he would do that for anyone, not because he's a good guy, but because that's just his character. Right? Never once did I ever get this thing that he would ever go easy on anyone. Right?
Got something in mind?
But why is that like such a selling point for him? Why is that what you're using to defend your boy?
Now that's a good choice.
Like, that's not a good defense point. That's like,
From the others.
okay, he took one character seriously in a fight. He's still the biggest asshole in anime, and he's not like a redeeming asshole like other characters. Like, one of the reasons I love Shield Hero is because the main character, Naofumi, is a dick. One, he has earned the right to be a dick. If you've never seen Shield Hero, please watch it. The first season was fantastic. I will admit the Dragon Turtle arc is a little slow, but after that, it picks back up. But dude, it was so good to just see like Naofumi earned the right to be a dick, because compare him to Bakugo, right? Two dick characters, but one of them's a good dick and one of them's an actual dick. Bakugo is just a prick. He has no right to be an asshole. He's just an asshole because he's I don't know, his mother didn't smack him enough as a kid, even though she smacks him all the time. But he has no reason, at least as far as I know, to be an asshole. He is an asshole for the sake of being an asshole. Compared to Naofumi, the character who's an asshole, he didn't start as an asshole. At first, he was like, alright, it's an isekai anime, so when he gets teleported to this new world, he's like, alright, I'm a little excited. I'm down to do this. And then he gets his like hero item is a shield. So he's like, well, that's kind of lame. That's a little sucky. I would have liked anything other than a shield, but alright, we can make this work, I think. We'll stay a little optimistic about this. And then the kingdom that summoned him hates the shield hero for some reason. I don't know. I can't remember if we learned it in the manga yet or not. But they hate the shield hero. And so the king's like, anyway, shield hero, you're a bitch, but we needed all four of you anyway. But fuck you and fuck everything you stand for. And he's like, alright, well, that's a little rude, but you know, we can make do with this. And then they're like, they give the heroes parties, and nobody joins this party except for the princess. The princess joins the shield hero party, and he's like, oh, cute girl. And he's like, alright, we gotta treat her with respect. And then he's like, we gotta do a bunch of stuff. So he buys her some really expensive armor, and then he's like, he buys her own room and stuff, and he's like, blah blah blah, this and that. And then later she goes to the spear hero, and she's like, oh, this guy raped me. And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? I didn't even see you last night. I came to my room, all my shit was gone. What the hell is happening? And then they're all like, oh, so you're just a villain? You're just a bad guy? And everyone's like, all right, fuck you, shield hero, we're gonna kill you. We'll execute this guy. Fucking send him. He's like, if you weren't a hero, we would execute you. So just exile him, get them the fuck out of here. And he's like, so then he goes, all right, you know what? You guys want to paint me as a villain? Fine, I'll be a fucking villain. Fuck all of you. I'm out. And so and then he's just a huge dick. Like, there's a scene that I love where, because his defense is so high, and he's like trying to farm these monsters to try to build gold to actually get some resources. He is his defense is so high when these monsters attack him that it actually does nothing to him. So when he's trying to sell the resources he gets from hunting monsters, because he's like a criminal and he's branded like super horrible because he's a rapist, they're like, yeah, I'll pay you 1 gold for all your shit. And he's like, no. The last time I came here, you gave me like 2 gold per, I think they call them balloons, the monsters you fight. It's like 2 gold per balloon guy. And he's like, yeah, not anymore. And he's like, all right, how about this then? And like, he lifts up his cloak and he shows that he still has those monsters attached to him. He's like, wouldn't it be a shame if, say, you did it, I didn't get my money, and these monsters just so happen to wreak havoc in your shop? That kind of suck. But oh well, since I'm such a bad guy, I'm not gonna help you, right? That's your problem. And he's like, alright, fine. And I'm like, oh, it's so good. Like, he has earned the right to be an asshole, but he's also an asshole with the heart of gold. Because he goes to like a slave trader place, and he's like, to buy a slave. so that he can, because his shield does no damage. He's not like a damaging guy. So he's like, well, fuck, I need someone to do damage, but nobody wants to party with me. And some guys are like, ooh, I'm a slave trader. You know, they'll work with you if they're forced to. And he's like, all right, fine. And he's an asshole with a heart of gold because he sees all these like slaves, right? But then he sees this young, small little girl who's like sick and dying. And he's like, what's her deal? And he's like, oh, and the slave trader's like, oh, she's sick and dying. You don't want that one. Trust me. Let her die in her cage. Whatever. But this guy over here, see, he's big and strong. And he's like, no. I'll take the girl. And then he saves her life. He saves her. And he's like, he puts a sword in her hand. He's like, all right, you're going to learn to fight. And then she does. And that's how we got Raphtalia. And it's like, my boy's the GOAT. Do I have a fire attack one? I don't. By the way, I just noticed that this sword is called Chicken Decapitator. That's so fire. Better love story than My Hero. Well, yeah, she falls in love with him because he saved her life and like gave her a good life now, and now she can eat meals and play games and stuff, but all she really has to do is fight. And I think even at one point he's like, hey, do you want to not be a slave anymore? And she's like, no. She's like, me being a slave is proof of my love for you. And he's just like, all right. But like he doesn't return her feelings because he still sees her as the little girl that he saved. So he sees her like a daughter, and she's like, I want this man to be my fucking husband. And he's just like, hey, bro. Guess I'll just get an attack and answer. No, wait, I had one that does like Charge Master. There we go. Okay. And it's like, that guy has a right to be an asshole. Everyone that he trusted turned his back on him and branded him a fucking rapist. And so he's like, you know what? You want me to be a villain? Okay. I'll be a fucking... Alright. I see how it is. And he just, started to fuck shit up.
Yes.
And it's so satisfying to see. Compared to fucking bitch-ass My Hero. Fucking, the main character's a whiny bitch.
Happy to help anytime.
The fucking, his quote-unquote best friend is a fucking prick. Oh, and there's one. And it's just like, nobody has any fucking redeeming qualities. The only part of My Hero I ever liked was the first half of season 4. Why? Well, let me tell you why. First thing they did, which I think was a fantastic move, they cut the cast down by like 80%. Season 4 only really, or the first half at least, only really focused on like a handful of characters. Which I'm like, they still introduced a lot more than I think they needed. But still, I was like, at least we get time to focus on some of these other guys instead of just fucking throwing them around. Like I said, I was only watching because... I only watched up to season 3 because Toga. I liked her, and she only showed up in season 3. So then I was like, well, I might as well watch the new season. My friend's like, no, dude, it's actually really good. Like, all your complaints with the last one? No, dude, trust me. I'm like, alright, fine. And, oh, by the way, every time I said I didn't like My Hero, my friend Logan would just be, in middle school, and not in middle school, in high school, he'd be like, you just don't like it because it's popular, bro. Like, that's not why I don't like it. Like, I don't like it because the characters are poorly written, the fucking overall plot is just mid. Like, when shit is happening, sure, it's hype, but god, it takes way too long to fucking get there, man. Anyway, I like season 4 a lot because the first half, at least, it felt like a lot was happening. This new villain comes in, and he's supposed to be super epic and cool, and I think they do a decent job of portraying him as being scary and like psychotic and powerful. Not a great job, mind you. I just think they do, for My Hero standards, they do a good job. Yeah. And like a lot of the seasons like focused about like they're like, okay, well, where did this guy come from? What's his whole plan? Why is he in league with these people? Like it feels like it's a lot more about like the setup for the big fight is a lot more impactful because it feels like it matters a lot more as opposed to characters being fucking, and it's like, I get it, they're all kids and they're teenagers in this show, but like, fuck, man, I do not give a shit. Like, they had this whole tournament arc that I fucking hated. And then again, I hate tournament arcs and everything. Like, I fucked with JJK for a while. I even read the manga. Not because I really enjoyed it. Like, I thought the overall plot of JJK was mid. But I thought the first off, the anime soundtrack, so fucking good. Oh my god. The soundtrack for that is so good. And then the animation was just beautiful. And then I had a friend, and she was like, you need to read the manga. And I was like, do I? I was like, I don't watch... Like, I didn't watch JJK because I liked any of the characters. Or because I liked... Like, sure, Maki's hot. And honestly, she's probably still the best character in the manga. But like, I don't know. She's not enough to get me interested and to read the whole thing. I don't like Gojo. Everybody likes Gojo. I don't like him. Like, I don't know. He takes the... They try to make him goofy because he's like the most powerful. I thought it was supposed to be fighting, but it was just everyone talking to themselves. Literally the entire time. I don't know. For My Hero? Because My Hero tournament arc, oh my god, it was so lame. They were just like, they had the school tournament or whatever, and they fucking were like... And I was like, why am I watching this? The only thing I liked... Like I said, the only thing I liked about that was that Deku was like, oh, I can't use my powers because, you know, my body still can't handle it. So I should probably do some other shit. And so he has to sit there and like think his way things out of situations, and that's what I like. As opposed to him later just becoming, I'm just gonna punch it. And it's like, that's lame. I like my characters when they have to actually struggle. I know people like my ex-girlfriend like that. She's like, I like when characters are super overpowered. I'm like, I don't know. I like it when it's done well, like Saitama. But most of the time, it's not, in my opinion. And it's like Overlord is another one I love for overpoweredness. Because they do such a good job of showing that he is such a threat to literally every other nation in that fucking continent he's on. To the point where we get whole, like, arcs that paint him as the villain. Like that, I think season 2, I think is what it is, where it focuses, like the first half of it focuses on the lizard people. And it's like, that was so good. Because it does such a good job of painting the world as alive. Ooh! And then it does another fucking fantastic job of showing just how fucking strong fucking... What's his name? What's the main character's name? I'm forgetting. Ainz Urgon. They do such a good job showing that him and his fucking crew are a force to be reckoned with. And I think a majority of that season's focused on like him being painted as the villain, and it's done so unbelievably well. Wow, you have a lot of different breath attacks. I don't remember you being able to combust. I'm about to combust! Sorry. Anyway, back to the JJK thing. I'm not a huge fan of tournament arcs ever. So, like, I read the JJK manga, and, you know, I was like, alright, I can see why people like this. It's neat. But then I got to a fucking tournament arc in it, and I was like, really? They have a tournament arc? Are you serious right now? No way they're having a fucking tournament arc. This was the evil person's grand plan? A fucking tournament arc? Anyway, the only reason I read the JJK manga was so that my friend would read Chainsaw Man, and then she didn't, and I was very upset. I was like, really? Chainsaw is so good, though. But I find a lot of women I talk to don't like Denji, which fair. But I think Denji's arc is just so good, though. I guess it's just as a man I can relate to Denji more in his arc. Still, his arc's so good. Can you stop following me? Anyway, then back to My Hero. Oh my god, and then one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in an anime happened in My Hero, where he's fighting worse Zuko, right? It's the kid who hates his dad because his dad's a dick, right? Like, and everyone's like, oh, he's such a tortured soul and tormented guy. Have you never seen Avatar? Have you guys never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? Do, and you will think that that fucking Fire and Ice kid, fucking Duvalin looking ass motherfucker, is terribly written. Like, sure, his dad's a dick and his mom poured hot water on him. Okay. Compare that to Zuko, though. Zuko was such a fucking good character. Fuck. See, here's the thing. It's not the concepts and the characters that don't work in My Hero. It's just that you need to be talented and you need to be good at writing to make stuff like this work. I'm not saying I could do it. Lord knows I probably fucking couldn't. But God. Like, it's just, it adds to how much I hate My Hero because other IP and other people show that it can work. Yes, you can have the angsty character that hates his dad with a super tragic backstory that has a huge vendetta against the main character just because of his father. Right? You can have that. But God, My Hero does it so shitty. Fucking, oh my god. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I've tilted myself. And it's like, it's so unbelievably lame that they're like, oh, but dude, Anyway, season 4 was pretty decent, at least the first half. I haven't watched anything since then. Will I? Probably. Why? Because I like to watch things that I hate. I watched all of RWBY. I'm still watching Sailor Moon. I like to get angry about stuff, I guess. And I'm just like, dude. Like, okay, so yeah, they cut the cast in half, and the new characters they added were actually pretty good. They added this one character called Fat Gum. I loved that guy. That guy was fantastic. Fat Gum's the homie.
Hey,
Why was I doing this? For Switch Axe, right?
anything catch your eye?
Fat Gum, damn, is actually the fucking homie.
What are we making today?
I don't know. What do I need? Still? Cut Yaku. Need one more giant beak.
Done
Alright, fine.
already?
But it was just so
Yes.
good. Can I do it as a food survey? Yes. Nice. And it's like, so a lot of the focus is focusing on how this new villain is like crazy, and then planning on how they're gonna stop him, and then it focuses on like a little of the like down to earth street life of some of the characters. Like we get a lot of the red haired guy, the guy who can make himself hard. I'm not kidding you. That's his power. He gets hard. He's like our main focus for a long time, and that's good. I like that it shows this guy and his deal, and I love Fat Gum because his power is being fat, and like that may not sound like much, but his real power is that when you punch him, it burns the calories, so that he can store whatever you punched him, like whatever force you punched him with, he can store that kinetic energy for himself. And there's this beautiful scene where like him and like the red guy are like in over their heads. He's telling the kid to leave. He's like, you gotta get out of here. You're just a kid. This isn't your fight. I'll handle this. And you know, the guy's like, no, I gotta be a hero. And he kind of does, but he also still like, it still shows that he has limits, because yes, unlike the main character, he tries to handle the situation and does to a degree. Like, it doesn't come without fucking at least a little bit of fucking consequence. But then Fat Gum just has the best thing, where like after the kid takes every punch that he can, Fat Gum comes in, gets absolutely like obliterated, but it turns out he didn't get obliterated because all those strong punches he took burned his body fat, and under all the fat he's super fucking jacked. Bro's fucking whipped as shit. And he's like, he turns into One Punch Man with how much kinetic energy he absorbed, and does defeat the guys they're fighting in one hit. Oh, bitch. And it was cool. I was hyped for that. Because it felt like the characters struggled. It felt like they were actually in over their heads, and they actually had to come up with strategies to think their ways out of situations. And then the main character this focuses on, which is like the one of the big three or whatever, he ends up losing his powers. Ow. That did half my fucking HP, brother. Holy shit. Anyway, my hair is dookie. Don't watch it. But I'm gonna keep watching it just so I can explain to everyone how dookie it is. I don't know. They just don't do a good job fleshing out any of the characters, making me care about any of them. People have called me heartless and fucking a robot for not caring about fictional characters sometimes. It's just like, I can care about fictional characters. Like, character deaths can't affect me. You just have to make me care. My Hero just hasn't done a good job. And yes, one of the only reasons I want to keep watching My Hero is because the bunny chick is so fucking hot. Oh my god. That is one of the baddest bitches I've ever seen in anything animated. Fucking god damn it, since I've watched El Dorado. Like, god damn. Fuck you! But I fucking hate My Hero. Oh my god. Yeah, I think a lot of my friends though stopped listening about my opinions in anime after a long time. Cause they got mad seeing my anime list, like the ratings I give on that. Cause I'm like, dude, I'm like the only things I actually ever give a 10 out of 10 to is, no, she's so fucking hot, is things I genuinely have no complaints about. If I have even one minor complaint about a show, it's not getting a 10 out of 10. You know why? Because a 10 out of 10 means it's flawless. It has no flaws. It's like, that's dumb. You just have a nitpick about it. It's like, it's still a flaw the show has. A flawless show would have no flaws. So when I give a show, like, I gave Dragon Ball on my anime list. Like, Dragon Ball Z, I gave it, I think, a 6 out of 10. Right? And when people hear 6 out of 10, in this day and age, if you give something a 6 out of 10, they think, oh, they think that you think it's dog shit. They're like, oh, 6 out of 10, that means it's the worst shit you've ever seen in your goddamn life. It's like, no, that's not how it works. 6 means it's above average. It means it's alright. Like, maybe it's not my cup of tea. I can see why people would enjoy it. I just didn't. That's what a 6 out of 10 is. In my opinion. No, you know, I take back the in my opinion. That is what a 6 out of 10 is. Like, that's how rating system works. 5 doesn't mean dog shit. 5 means middle of the road. Milquetoast. Vanilla. Doesn't do anything new. Doesn't do anything bad. Really? I thought it was Black and that. But, you know, it's just milquetoast enough for you to find some enjoyment out of it. That's what a 5 is. 4, subpar. Below average, but not terrible. 3, bordering on unwatchable. 2, absolute fucking dog shit. Still watchable dog shit, but dog shit. 1, worst thing you've ever seen in your fucking life. Man, my fans were upset because he was like, dude, no way you gave Nekopara a 10 out of 10. And I'm like, I genuinely had no complaints watching the Nekopara anime. It knew what it was. it didn't pretend to be anything more than it was. I gave it a 4. I gave seasons 1 through 3 of My Hero a 4, and then I gave the first half of season 4 a 6 because I did genuinely really enjoy that first half. It did fix a lot of complaints that I had. It's like, yes, I can see why. It doesn't even see. Here's the thing, you would think, right? You would think Nekopara is all super the top, over the top hentai. It's not. Surprisingly, it isn't. It doesn't do that at all. It's just a cute, funny slice of life anime. That surprised me. That shocked me with how little actual ecchi was in that show. I was genuinely shocked. It's just fun, cute. Like it knew what it was. It didn't try to be anything more than it was, which is fine for me and what I enjoy out of it. I genuinely loved watching every episode of it. I had no complaints watching it. So I liked it. I'm trying to think of anime that aren't slice of life, because slice of lives, it's really hard for me to complain about a lot. It's like if I complain about if I complain about a slice of life show, it's not a good slice of life show. Because, like I said, slice of life shows have to be well written and like have good characters to keep you enthralled. Otherwise, it's just boring, and why would you ever watch it? It's like, I get it, slice of life's not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm not. Just because I give it a 10 out of 10 doesn't mean, like, objectively it is a 10 out of 10. I just think the writing is funny and clever, but if you don't want that out of a show, fine. That's okay. You can go ahead and go watch your shonen slop. I'm trying to think of, like, anime that I think it gave what's it called? I think I gave Monogatare, Bakemonogatare, a 10 out of 10. I think so. Because I do love that show. Yes, for a lot of people it can be too much, and trust me, if you have epilepsy, do not fucking watch that show. Oh my god, you will probably die in the first 5 minutes. But that's part of the reason I love it. See, I have ADHD, right? And I know a lot of people use that as an excuse for like, oh, I can't focus, or oh, I'm quirky, this, that, whatever. Yes, sometimes it is hard for me to focus. And that's partially probably why I don't like most shonen when they have long, big breaks like that, is because I just get bored. But Monogatare does such a good job of fucking keeping my engagement. Because it's like constantly cutting to random things, it's changing colors, it's being weird and changing art styles. Fucking. I will say though, apparently, I don't know this like from personal experience because I don't speak Japanese, but if you know Japanese, the show is a lot better because a majority of the show is like Japanese playing on like a play on words for a lot of Japanese things. Like for example, Bakemonogatare is a play on words for monogatare meaning story and bakemono meaning monster. Bakemonogatare. So it's a lot of that. I don't know. I just love the way that they do, because Shiggy, they explain, they explain a lot of like characters' trauma and like actual things that would be very traumatic in like grand and over the top ways. Well, in my opinion, well, I guess since I don't have any of them, maybe I can say, I can't say for sure if they're misrepresented or not, but I can say that at the very least that I think it's done well. Like for the first arc of Bakemonogatare, there's this girl who is weightless. She has no physical weight to her. And the whole overarching plot is that she wants to get her weight back. She says a crab stole her weight. Hinagane crab. Is that what they call it? I forget. Anyway, she says the crab stole her weight, but in reality, she gave her weight to the crab. But she didn't just give her physical weight to the crab. She also gave her emotional weight to the crab. The reason she gave it to the crab is because her mom was like a part of this cult that made her family super poor and broke. Eventually made her dad leave them. And then she sold her daughter to the cult. And a bunch of the cult members, I believe, raped her. And after that traumatic event, she found the crab and asked the crab to take that all away. And so the crab was like, okay. And it took all those memories away from her, relieving her of the emotional weight from it all, but in turn, taking all her physical weight as well. Oh, I got the giant beacon needed. Nice. So there you go. There's the play on words with the quote unquote weight of it, and then at the end of it, she decides to live with that and to move on and to like this was a part of my life, and I will learn from it, and I will become a better person because of it, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yes, good on ya, good on ya. And then, I don't know, the show is just a lot of that. And I'm like, I like this. And also the art is just good, and it's zany and wacky.
Hey.
Okay, now I can finish that armor. This one.
What are we making today?
Anyway, take everything I say in terms of fucking reviewing anime with a grain of salt. Clearly, I have a niche that I like. And, not everyone's gonna agree on everything.
I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfect.
But these are just,
Come back anytime.
I do think, opinion-wise, I don't like My Hero, but I do think objectively My Hero has pretty terrible character writing. At least from the 3.5 seasons I watched, has pretty fucking terrible character writing. God damn, that shit's so terrible. I forgot what I was watching, but I was like, yeah, I watched, I just want to see what this armor looks like. I'm like, yeah, I was watching something, and I was comparing it to Fullmetal Alchemist. I'm like, but in Fullmetal Alchemist, they did this, and they did this. These characters were written fucking fantastically. They showed this. They have this progression, this growing. And then my friend was like, dude, it's not fair to compare those two. I'm like, how is it not fair? They're the same genre. What is so not fair about comparing those two? Other than that it makes your show look shitty and weaker in comparison to an actually well-written show with well-written characters, thought-out plot points, and with love and care put into it. Making something's hard, man. I can't ever say I made anything worthwhile, but fucking... so to shit on someone's, vision and their dream,
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
it's definitely, it's hard. Making shit is hard. And if you made something, then that's great. But I'm not shitting on it because I want to see it fail. I shit on things because I want to see the industry grow. I want people to learn from these things instead of just staying complacent in their mediocrity. I want things to get better. I want things to evolve. I want things to grow. Change is never a bad thing. And sometimes change works, sometimes change doesn't. You just gotta learn from it. That's it. It's like saying that all newer animes objectively isn't as good as old anime because old animes are really good. New animes have no right being compared to classics. No, I think there's definitely, comparisons to be made. Because it's if we can do it back in the 90s, why did we digress? Cowboy Bebop has fantastic character writing. I love the character writing in Cowboy Bebop. I really shouldn't be fighting two of them like this. And it's like, I get it. Sometimes shows aren't like meant to be character driven. Like, how do I bring this up? Oh. There we go. Like, I know, but it's like, what are you watching this show for other than the characters? Like, sure, big fights and spectacles are nice, but doesn't it ultimately mean nothing if you don't care about anyone that's participating? That's how I felt with Dragon Ball Super, at least. Like, sure, the big fights were neat looking, but why do I care? If I don't like any of the characters, who gives a shit about what I'm watching? The reason that fights are like we're so invested in them is because we're invested in the character, or at least the world. And if you just don't deliver on that, wouldn't you? I feel like you've failed at your job. Like I'm saying, I'm not trying to be mean just to be haha, it's bad, you suck. I'm trying to be critical. Like, I'm not trying to be rude just for the sake of being rude. I'm trying to say these things so that maybe, I don't know, no one who actually is gonna make anything big and impactful is gonna ever watch this VOD and care about anything I have to say. Whatever, at the end of the day, I'm just a fucking loser on the internet who watches too many shows and plays too many video games. But like, it's just crazy to me that I'm getting fucked up, Jesus. That like people like, just because I'm like, people think if you criticize something, you're not allowed to be a fan of it. I criticize shit I'm a fan of all the time. The reason I fucking despise Ruby, and if we start tangenting about Ruby, that's gonna be another fucking long tangent about how I think the character writing went to complete shit, is because I was a fan. I started as a fan, and I thought the writing was fine. You know, there's nothing out of the ordinary, but I thought it could go places. And I was ready and invested to see where these things would go. And at the end of the day, Rooster Teeth dropped the fucking ball. But the reason I share on it so much is because I was a fan, and I'm like, I want it to be good. I want it to be good. I want the characters to be good. I want to care about these characters. I want to have a stake in this world. What if you get on one side of this thing, please? Uh-oh. No, cancel. Like I said, yeah, it wasn't like anything super innovative or super like out there. But yes, a lot of the concepts were interesting. One of the main things I fucking hate about Ruby is how they handle magic. And I know this was even Monty's own original vision for it, I guess, but they're all like, magic's not real, and you're stupid for thinking magic is real. And it's like, why are they stupid? You have these things called semblances? That isn't magic, though. This one character's semblance is to use literal glyphs. You know, something used for magic. And later on, she gets the ability to summon shit. Oh, but that's not magic, though. That's not magic! And these creatures that are fantastical in nature and they don't need to eat to survive. Their whole goal is to destroy everything man has ever created and ever will make. Alright, I guess we're fighting this one now. And you're telling me that and when you kill them, their bodies disappear. And you're telling me that you don't think these are magical in any sense. You have no scientific data to back what they are. You don't know their origins. You don't know anything about them, and they're not magic. Magic's not real. Fuck you for being an idiot who thinks magic is real. Like, no! Fuck you! And then the grand old magic they end up revealing is just fucking people being able to shoot energy beams out of their fucking hands. Like, we really... Whatever. That's the thing. Like, I wanted it to be good. I wanted it to have fucking substance and meaning. And I wanted to care about these characters. And I wanted to have fucking emotional investment. But I don't know. The fan base pressured them to making two characters that weren't originally supposed to be gay into a gay couple, which gay couple fine, whatever. But forcing these writers to change whatever plans they originally had just to fit your narrative, like, come on, man. That's fucked up. Let the writers do what they want with the story. It's their story, not yours. That's what fan fiction's for, okay? It's like, you don't want a story. Stories in service of the fans usually never play out well. Because when you try to pander to the fans, you sacrifice a lot for, like, story and character and heart that the show originally had. I don't know. I've thought about it. So I like to write. I enjoy writing, right? Writing is a pastime I enjoy doing. I don't know if I'm good at it. I've had people say I'm good at it, but I don't know if they're just because they're my friends that they're like, no, it's good. Or if they because they know my self-esteem is so low, they're like, yeah, we should probably say this is good, otherwise you're gonna freak the fuck out. I don't know. Point is, I think it's okay. I don't think I'm fucking the next fucking Shakespeare or anything like that. I've already said I have a account on that one fanfic website that I have several things posted on. But I've thought about continuing. There's just not enough time in the day, man. At least with a full-time job, there's not enough fucking time to do all the shit I want to do. Like, if I can make streaming my full-time job, I would have all the time in the world I want to do all the things I want. But as it stands right now, I just don't have the fucking time. But one of those on there is like a Ruby rewrite, because I've heard as an exercise to make for writers to like make themselves be better at writing, that they take something that they think is poorly written and write it themselves. And be like, basically, this is how I would do it, right? Just as a writing exercise, not in terms of to fix it or for it to be better, just to practice their writing chops. And, you know, as someone who's like, you know what, I like to write, I'll do that. So I did, and you know, whether it's good or not is, I guess, up for interpretation. Meal effects have went off. Son of a bitch. Been fighting these guys for that long? Hurry. What the fuck? Gimme. Hurry! Okay. Anyway, that's my tension about character writing. Sorry if that was like too negative or too whatever. I don't want to be negative about it. It's just a lot of fucking character writing these days is pretty dookie booty chicks. It's a sneak attack. Defense is ready to use that shit. That's why one of the things I can respect about the Attack on Titan author, or mangaka or whatever, is that, you know, the fans were telling him like how to end the story like a bunch of times, like that, and eventually he got so fed up he just went, no, fuck you. And like, you know, a lot of people were like, oh, he's just a dick, he's an asshole, fucking he hates his fans. And it's like, well, yes, he does. Apparently he actually does very much hate the people who read his manga. But to play devil's advocate, fans these days, like a lot of
media, right? We'll talk about toxic fan bases. And for the most part, it's bullshit. But there are people who will send actors death threats because they did a good job acting a character they didn't like. There's people who will send writers death threats because they didn't write it the way that they wanted it to be written. So when oh nice. So when this artist, what the fuck? What the what the fuck? What is happening? Anyway, when artists like actually fucking stand up for themselves and go, no, fuck you, it's my story, I'm gonna do it the way I want, then yes, that I'm 100% okay with that. This is their vision, not yours. You can make something. Everyone, I believe everyone has the capacity to be creative, right? That is a belief I have. Like this, oh, I'm not good at writing, or oh, blah blah blah. Yeah. Like sure, sometimes people have innate talents for it. There are people who are a little more imaginative than others. But if you have an idea and you want it to be out there, just fucking do it. If you're not good at drawing, but you really, really want to like draw this thing out, just try. Even if it's shitty, you're still gonna look at that and be like, this is something I made. At least most people will. There are people out there, of course, who will never be satisfied with how far they can go in terms of perfectionism. But for people who like sit there, and I know I have to practice what I preach because I'm 100% the same way. But people who like make something and they sit there and go, this is shitty, this is dookie, like I'll never be as good as blank, I'll never do as well as blank. Just, ooh, I silver crowned it. Just be proud of the fact that you made something. Something was made. And that's all you have to care about. You put yourself out there and you made something. Report to Cobb. Who the fuck is Cobb? I know who he is. I guess I'll report to him some other time.
Hey,
Ah! My nose is getting stuffy. I don't know why it always does when I'm streaming.
got something in mind?
I'm allergic to streaming. Oh, I just fought that guy just to fight that guy.
Anything catch your eye?
I don't know. Let's see. What do I need?
Say bye.
I need ore. I don't know where to get those.
Nowhere to find me.
Gracium? Can I, like, learn? Alright, silver crown this guy, too. Alright, gold crown the Yantkaku. I've been ranting so much, I haven't even been paying attention to the fucking game. I don't... I guess not. I just don't know where I'd find this stuff. I don't think it's here. Try this. Try the ice shard cliffs. But yeah, I don't mean to be mean for the sake of being mean. I'm harsh and I'm rude because, well, one, comedic effect. To get anyone to actually like care about what, well, not to care, but to, you know, just to keep engagement and just to be silly and to entertain people, I will of course be over the top in my hatred of things for the sake of entertainment value. Oh, oops. But also, it is because I want these things to get better. I'm not saying that my ranting or anything I do in the future will contribute to that. But at least one day, if, you know, Ow. The fuck are you? I'm trying to be constructive about my criticism, and I'm not just trying to hate just to hate. Yeah. I'm just trying to say, hey, listen, this is poorly written, and here's why it's poorly written. You can still enjoy poorly written things. Lord knows I love things that are terrible. What the fuck are you? No, I mean, yes and no. Because I did say objectively, My Hero has bad writing. Which is not an opinion. It is a fact. And it is a fact I stand by. It has not given me... The only example of good writing it's ever given me was that one time. I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm not apologizing for my criticisms. I'm just apologizing if you get offended by them. Oh no, I get Icium. Maybe it's the... No, maybe I can get Gracie. I will keep trying. You know what? Keep trying. I'm just apologizing for the fact of, you know, if it discourages people from making things because they're going to get criticized. That's what, like, don't... That's not the point. And don't feel that way. I criticize because I love the medium, and I'm an avid enjoyer. That is why I criticize. I want to see these things grow, and I don't want to see them be taking the steps backwards that it feels like they are. Like fucking Pokemon, for example. I don't know if Kat has seen a bunch of the new Pokemon shit coming out for the new game, but Legends Arceus, right? I think that game was really good. I don't think it was fucking a fantastic game. I think it was a step in the right direction. It was ambitious.
I gathered some material.
And
Check your field.
if Game Freak kept going the way they were going with that, it would have been greener pastures for Pokemon, and I thinks. But from what I've seen, the new Legends game is taking a step backwards for some reason. I don't know why, but we are taking a step backwards. And nobody seems to care because Megas are back. Hey.
Quick break.
Gracium. Oh, this is where I can get it. Nice. I don't remember how many I needed. Let's just keep going. But like, for example, in Legends Arceus, one of the big draws was the open world. You would run around, you would find, there'd be mons.
Potential
It would feel a little empty
Check your field
sometimes,
when you're ready.
but I can forgive it just because of hardware limitations. Not saying that I forgive Nintendo for the hardware limitations, but I can forgive the game for not being able to load so many things because of what they're doing. It did look like doo-doo shit when games looked better. So fuck Game Freak for that one. But I've never been a huge graphics guy anyway. But I will demand more from them. I'm not saying graphics are the most important part. I'm just saying Game Freak is like a multi-billion-dollar company. Fuck, expect more from them. And then for ZA, they took this open... Can you move out of my fucking way? What the fuck? They took this open world concept and went, yeah, what if we make it worse? And they reverted it back to the way it was in Sword and Shield. Do we as fans forget how much everyone hated Sword and Shield? Did we forget that? Right, until you play a Pokemon game. Oh my god, and all the bugs that Game Freak had with the launch of Scarlet and Violet. That shit was terrible. And then fucking the trailer for Legends Arceus running at like 15 frames. But yeah, the whole game apparently is gonna take place in the city, and then there's gonna be designated zones to capturing Mons. Like that's no, I'm not okay with that. That was what happened in Sword and Shield, and nobody liked it.
Anything catch your eye?
Nobody liked that about Sword and Shield.
Shay Bar.
And that's exactly what they're doing again. I need 3?
See you
God
later.
damn it. But I guess everyone's fine with it this time. Because Megas are back. Like, sure, I thought Megas were cool. But like, fuck, man, demand more. Demand more from your video games. Game Freak is a shitty company. Nintendo's a shitty company. Most AAA games are shitty. I say as I'm playing a AAA game. Listen, I do love Monster Hunter, and I do feel a lot of tender love and care was put into this game. There are glaring issues with it, and I hope they get fixed in later installments of the game. I thought Sword and Shield was fine. I didn't think it was terrible. I didn't think it was good. That was fine. I did not enjoy the wild areas. I felt it took away from a lot of the fun of the older games. Oh wait, there's a guy. There's a question here. A lot of the fun of the older games of like exploring routes and stuff. Instead you just have this wide open area.
Everyone seems like they're in good
That doesn't
spirits.
feel like it has a lot.
Let's prepare for the next hunt.
There's some good songs in it though. God, there's the legendary theme when you first encounter them, and then there's like there's this like doo 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 doo.
What's wrong?
One of our they claim from the midst of
Doo-doo-doo.
never.
We'll take.
Thank
Like I like that one.
I received report of Shewu attacking the village as well. It seems an unprecedented incident. We've prepped the scout flies with traces left in the village and some of Soshi's possessions.
But I like that. And Slumbering Weld, I think is what it's called. No 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 no
We need to
no
respond
no
to
no
the
no
situation
no 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 no.
Agreed. We
Ah,
allow the village to
Slumbering
continue
Weld,
their
I thought was a really good song.
Say nothing of the
Bow
missing
no no boom, ba-na-na boom, ba-na-na ba-na-no no 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 no.
Right.
Do do do
We can
do.
only pray
Dude,
that
there's
she
this.
feels
Hey,
safe.
let me shout this person out. Because I listen to this song all the fucking time. Slumbering Weld. Here, this person named, what is that? Lumenaton on YouTube. They do what is it called? Chiptunes? Is that what it's called? When you like take a song and like put it like revert it back to like if it was on like a DS or something. But this is an 8-bit version of the Slumbering Weld theme from Sword and Shield, and it is really good. So go if you like the Slumbering Weld. Do that. They also have a track for where is it? That I super fucking love, and I actually love it more than I love the original theme. For where is it? Clara, Sword and Shield. Okay, that is one thing Sword and Shield did amazingly. They have this character, the Sword version of the game. They have this NPC named Clara, who is super adorable, and I love her character design. And I just love Clara. I think she's a great Mon. Wow. I think she's a great character. And I love one of the things I love about Pokemon. Did you hear some Brazilian person? I think it was something like that demanded the demate. I am not. But the one of my favorite parts of Pokemon is the storytelling that they do with people's Pokemon. Like in Black and White, the storytelling with N was that he. What did I just fight? Oh. Was that he was. Like, all the Pokemon N uses in every encounter you have with him, other than I think the last one. No, I think every encounter. There might be one that he doesn't, but like every encounter you do with N, every battle, the Pokemon he uses are Pokemon in that area, and only Pokemon in that area. Every time. Like his first fight, he fights you with like a Purloin and a Lillipup, and then the next time he fights you in the desert, he fights you with only mons you can find in the desert. And it's like, in terms of, like, to a lot of people, it's like, okay, what's your point? But for actual storytelling, it's fantastic because N is a person who truly, like, right? Plasmas are like, oh, the liberation of Pokemon, haha, just kidding, we're evil. But N wasn't a part of that evil plot, so he truly believes in the liberation of Pokemon. So in participating in Pokemon battles, he only ever uses Pokemon from the one area, and then he lets him go. No. Stop, there was a fucking... God damn it.
I gathered some materials too. Check the field pouch.
I don't, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the Zora too well. He might always keep that guy around, but because that one, I think he always keeps around because it is a mod from his childhood. In the opening, when you see like childhood Ed, and I believe even in the second game they talk about it a little more, of how he and Azora were like super homies. But like that's, and anyway, I bet you're wondering where this is going with Clara. With Clara, right? Her whole character is that she's two-faced. She acts super sweet to everyone else, but because she's super jealous of you in the DLC, she's a huge bitch. And it's like, God, we love toxic women. And they take that toxic thing to its full effect, and her entire team is all poison type.
What a truly magnificent tree. I'm sure it has quite the storied history.
Yeah, I don't know what that thing is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what the hell that thing is. Oh, and you're right. Yeah, it is just an electivire thing. As his necklace. Anyway, yeah, they make her personality toxic and two-faced, and guess what? All her Pokemon are poison types. And I think one of them is like even like I don't know, I don't remember her full team. I just remember she has a Snorlax at one point. And yes, I believe Snorlax in the game is a poison type. The Alolan version. If it's not, then my point is moot, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm an idiot. But I believe it is. Anyway, Lumera, is that what I just said her name was? Lumeraton has a version, an 8-bit version of her theme that I fucking love listening to. I actually adore. If you like 8-bit songs, which I do love, the normal Pokemon rules. Alright. Any more down here? Wedge beetles. Oh, I didn't know they marked wedge beetles on the map. I miss pixelated Pokemon though. Yeah. I never finished it. I was not a fan.
Anything catch
And
your eye?
Gen 4 is my favorite gen. I love Gen 4. Gen 4 is so fucking good.
Anything catch your eye?
Zhu Wu Fang. I never did any of those ROM hacks. My friends were like, "Do you want to?" And I'm just like, "Eh, I know, I'm just not interested." What the fuck is that? Oh, there's small monsters. I was like, "What is that?" All right, we gotta do a low rank hunt real quick. I need some things. Check, can I tell you about a crazy dream I had? That I can't believe I had that dream. Like, I woke up from it like, oh no. I don't know if this is parasocial or not. I don't even watch her all that often, which is the weirdest part. I had a dream. Oh wait, no, go back to the mining. Oh. I had a dream where I was dating Snuffy, my arch nemesis. I had a dream that we were just in a Discord call and we were just hanging out. And we were together, and I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck was that?" Yeah, it was a little weird. Another part of that same dream, though, was I was also playing Monster Hunter with limes. So I guess there was a good side to it. That's what I'm saying! I don't know why I had that dream. Like I said, I don't even watch her that often. I mean, I never watch her because fuck Snuffy. We hate Snuffy. Don't look at my Discord profile picture, by the way. You know what, one thing I've learned that I've meant to talk about on stream for a little bit? No. Yuki not down bad. Because I you know, I was gonna say because I don't even know her, right? I don't know this person. But I guess people have celebrity crushes all the time, don't they? Not confirming what chat is saying is true. I don't think so, at least. I mean, clearly, I guess not. I guess my subconscious knows than my fucking waking one. Fuck. Don't look at my profile picture on Discord. Also, speaking of Discord, I meant to talk about this for a while. I just keep forgetting. But I forget that chat can see me being emo now. I forget that that's a thing. You guys can see me being emo with my fucking Discord. What is it? The note or whatever? That thing you can leave. That's like that little quote you can leave on your profile. And also my bio. I think I made my bio super emo. One of my friends called it super cringy. I was like, dude, really? Like, that's super lame and cringe. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. It is how I feel. Yeah. Fuck. But if chat doesn't notice it, don't look at it. They are. Not the bio one. The one it is a song I actually really enjoy. That I gotta find out what it's called. Yeah. Don't that's why I said don't look at it. It is a song lyric. But it is a song lyric that I put there because I was like, yeah, that's pretty much me to a T. I forgot what it's called already. It is a song I really enjoy though. Listen though, chat. I go to therapy now for it, okay? Not that I don't know if, I don't know if it's been helping. People are like, you seem better. I'm like, sure, in public. I don't know, when I'm just alone with thoughts, I'm still fucking the same. I have not read your bio. I don't read a lot of people's bio. Like my ex-girlfriend, before we started, like when we first started dating, and I asked her like her Instagram and her Steam and stuff, she was like, it's in my fucking, you know, Discord bio, and I was like trying to hint at it really heavily, hoping you'd like take the hint and do it. I was like, one, I'm a fucking idiot, okay? Two, I don't know, I don't read people's bios like that. And I don't know. I also told her this. I was like, I don't know. Part of me also felt like that because I wasn't understanding the hint. That because she did outright just say one time that her bio was, that her information was in her bio. But I was like, I don't know. Even when like fucking I noticed, even when she like outright said it and I noticed it, I was like, should I even? I don't know. She didn't like outright say, hey, you should do this. So wouldn't it be a little creepy if I just did it? I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, she thought it was funny that I was so socially awkward at the point when I was like, I don't know. I felt like a little weird if I was just like stalking your bio and doing that. Like, I'd rather you just give it to me yourself. You have better shit to do. Nah, the only reason she was like, it's in my bio is because she said it before. I was just like, yeah, well, I don't know. It felt weird. Like I feel better about myself given explicit permission. Other than that, I feel like a creep. But I'm a creep. I don't know. I think that is definitely because of some personal shit. Of why every time romantic things ever happen, I'm always like, I always have to fucking sit there and think, is this creepy? Am I a creep for doing this? Oh, I killed it. I don't play VR chat like that. I thought about it. Would chat want a VR chat stream where I just go around doing random shit? I don't know what I'd do though. Didn't I chop an arm off of him? But I don't know. Because of certain things that have happened in my past, I gotta like sit here and fucking like actually, oh, I guess I just injured it. Think about a lot of what I do and say in terms of any romantic interest. Because I am afraid of being a creepy weirdo. Why can't you talk to people to get to know them anymore? So ungodly cringy. The only time I ever streamed VR chat, someone turned on a model that they could use to like summon like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and shit, and it would be like huge and it'd break my entire computer. I don't know, I just like messing with people in VR chat. Dicking around with people is a lot easier when they don't know who you are. So if I just walked around and fucking was just like just dicking around. No. What did I need to craft? This one. I didn't get a fucking fang, you kidding me? Ugh.
Anything catch your eye?
I don't know. I just treat I need to cut the cabra.
See you later.
I just treat VR chat like I do Roblox. Where I'm just going around and doing random shit. Do I have a cut the cabra? I don't. What the flip? What the flippy dippy? Sorry, my nose is still getting all stuffy. Yeah, I don't know. I have to second guess myself a lot with the ton of the fucking shit I do because I'm like, I don't want to be a creepy weirdo. Because I have been called that before. So I'm like, oh, okay, my fault. I will no longer do the things I was doing. I shall learn from it and I shall grow. So now I have to sit there and fucking think, is this weird? Is this creepy? I don't know. I know fuck all about romance. Hey, cat the cabra. There you are. Little freak. I don't know what some people consider romantic is what other people consider creepy. Blah 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 blah. People are hard. Like not even in terms of romance. In terms of regular interaction too. Really? Like I never know what the fuck to say to anyone. Like in high school, one of my friend's friend, like a mutual, like one of my friend's friend, was trying to be like super nice to me and was trying to become my friend and stuff. And I felt so bad because I had no idea what the fuck to say to her. I had actually zero clue. I hate small talk. I don't know how to do it. And she was trying to be nice to me, and I was trying to be nice back. But I'm a socially awkward, inept dickhole. So I didn't know what the fuck to say. And I'd panic. And this was for any person. I would, like, there was one time my friend invited me to his birthday party. But it was all with friends that I didn't know. I didn't know anyone going. But my friend Carlos was supposed to go. So I was like, alright, fine. At least I'll know one person there. And going, my boy Carlos doesn't end up going. I was like, no fucking way, dude. Where are you fucking going? God damn. Hello? Jesus, stop fucking running. But I was so socially adept that I was just like, I'm just gonna sit on, god damn it. I was like, I'm just gonna sit on a bench, like an empty bench, and just chill. I'm just gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not socially inept to the point where I can't at least like do things I need to do. Like if I need to go like ask for like a straw or something, I'm not that socially inept where I'm like, oh, I can't ask for a straw. No, it's not that bad. I can be like, hey, excuse me, I didn't get a straw. Can I get one? But I just panic whenever people want to be my friend. I'm just like, I know, it's probably a self-esteem thing. Fuck. I missed. But I fucking panic hardcore. Oh my god, I actually hit the fucking... fucking offset. Look, that's why I'm a VTuber, bruh. Have you ever met... Well, I don't know if Challenge is VTubers, but have you ever met another VTuber who's not socially inept? Maybe. You know what, maybe. I guess. There are always exceptions to the rules. Ugh. That's why I hate going to like barber shops and shit. Get my hair cut. Oh, no, I'm gonna be honest, I completely fucking forgot. I went on tangenting about so many other things. What the fuck? Do you want me to? I recommend watching it. I liked it. Like I said, not a perfect movie. But I enjoyed it. I thought the characters were neat. Although there were some things I was disappointed in terms of character writing. That I felt could have been done a little better. Yeah, they just want to talk to you, and I'm just like, dude, I'm just here to get a haircut, man. We can sit here in silence. I'm okay with that. I'm less awkward when it comes to sitting in silence with someone than if I actually had to talk to people. That's why I fucking hated group projects at school. I hated group projects. I would just be like, can I do it alone? And the teachers would just be like, no, you have to learn to work with others. It's like, I know how to work with others, I just don't want to. But I told chat the story, right? About in 10th grade, in my chemistry class, all the people who were in my little group table thing, they moved away because they all had poor eyesight and we sat in the corner. So they all moved away, and like the way the teacher wanted us to do our work, like when we had classwork, was that he wanted us all to do it as a group, and that like he wanted us to to get participation for the class work. He wanted one person to come up from the group and to like explain it and to like to our teacher, and then he'd give the whole group marks for it. And he would want to see a different person like every class works, just to make sure everybody knows it and knows what's going on, and then there aren't people that are just coasting. But me, I was the only one in my group, so by the third time I walked up, he was like, send someone else from your group. I'm like, there is no one else from my group. He was like, what? He was like, yeah. He's like, you sit alone? I was like, yeah. And he was like, do you want to sit with a group? And I'm like, not really. He's like, I'm gonna sit you with a group. And I was like, okay. What was the point of even asking then? Where? Oh, Vine Trap Upsurge, I see. That was the same class that one of my group partners after that fact wanted to call me father. She was like, you're a year older than us, huh? And I was like, yeah. She's like, why? I'm like, I think you guys didn't have to take earth science. And we did. Like, okay. She was like, since you're older, can I call you father? And I was like, I'd prefer if you didn't. She's like, can I call you daddy? And I'm like, no. Do not call me that. Yeah, it was a little strange. Well, first she wanted to call me father, and then when I declined that, she was like, do you prefer daddy? And I was like, I prefer my name, please. That's what I prefer. Let's just call me by my name and call it a day.
Well done, Hunter. Now let's continue our investigation.
Here's the funny thing. I get no play. Absolutely zero bitches. At least I don't think it was like that. I reached 100 rank 30. Does that mean we can do new stuff? Oh, I silver coded it. Nice. Oh, I guess not. I don't know what hunter I have to be. Back to the guild. In the base camp. She would tell me how smart I was, though. She was like, how are you so smart? And I'm like, I don't know. It's not really smart, is it? Our teacher does a good job of explaining what it is we're doing. As long as you just write it down, what he's doing, and you just do it. How you digress so hard. Let's say it. Called ADHD.
What are we making today? Hello.
I don't remember.
Ready to get to work?
I think we were talking about awkward small talk. And then we evolved to this. Carapace. Ah, I fucking need Windrake Hide? Are you kidding me? You don't have anything to do for me, Alma? You don't. Alright, let's do another side quest, shall we? These things are gonna fucking hurt though. Do I want to? Not yet. It's just how my brain works a lot of the time.
I'll be waiting here.
I just vomit out words, then eventually thoughts just start to string together.
Anything catch your eye? Hello.
Fuck, I need the Gracium.
You know where to find me.
Alright, fine. Let's go get some Gracium. Plus, I'm not focusing as hard as the game as I usually am, because we're just kind of mindlessly grinding right now. Big stretch.
Time for a quick break.
I need ore. I don't know, I don't get any play. 90% of the girls I've ever known in my life have been like, you're like a little brother to me. And a lot of them would go so far as to say, you're like the annoying little brother. And I'm like, wow, okay, thanks. Like, no, but like in a good way. I'm like, what do you mean a good way? What's a good way about that? You vomit out your thoughts and somehow the words barely string together. Give me... Stop. What was it saying? Oh yeah, girls just would always call me their annoying little brother. Which normally I'd be just like, okay, whatever. Can't be that annoying if you still hang out with me, right? But the only times I was ever like, oh man, is when I would of course have crushes on them. What? Samoan people are not doctors? Come on, Twitch ads. What are you talking about? Stop. Leave me alone. Yeah, I don't know. My brain just... Here's how these, like, degrees of separation work, okay? Like, I'll think a thought, and then I'll think something... Like, sometimes I walk you guys through the process, if it's too, like, out there. Like, I'll think a thought that'll remind me vaguely of something else. It'll remind me vaguely of something else. Until eventually it reaches a head. Did I ever tell did I ever tell chat? See, here's how my thought process worked this time. I saw you say that about the shirtless fat guy, and my brain started thinking, huh, how come I never see weird Twitch ads? Then I started thinking, I never really used Twitch anyway. Then I started thinking, well, I want to use Twitch more, but you know, I don't want to spend money on like subs and stuff. And I was like, who does my Prime sub usually go to? And I'm like, oh, I forget, I Prime sub to Snuffy. Which isn't true. That's not a true thought. And then I'm like, oh. And then and then I started thinking, man, this rivalry with Snuffy bit, huh? And then I started thinking, and then I remembered that Snuffy's my TTS. So if you guys ever want to use TTS, it's her. And then I started thinking, man, if Snuffy ever actually does like recognize my fake hatred for her, I mean my real hatred. Like what is it? What are the consequences of that gonna be? And then I started thinking about that time I did try to get Snuffy to notice me. There was 2 times I tried. One time she did. And then the other time I wasn't able to. The first time she did was when I was at Anime Expo and I found the Snuffy cardboard cutout that they had at a booth. A booth. And initially I wanted to buy it, but they apparently the cardboard cutouts apparently go for auction, so I was like, never mind. I wanted to buy it and like record a video of me just like beating it up and then posting it and being like, we hate Snuffy. But you know, they were like, I talked to the guy and he was like, no, we auctioned those, and I was like, oh, okay. So then I just took a picture of me like squaring up against it and I posted it on my Twitter and I @Snuffied. Be like, don't let me catch you. And she liked it. The actual Snuffy liked that tweet, which I was thrown aback by. At first I was like, this is a fake account, right? And then I saw that I followed it and I was like, what? I was like, huh?
Anything catch your eye?
Look, you asked and I shall provide.
That's a good choice.
What am I hunting? Oh, the low rank guy. Alright, fine.
Yes. I'll be waiting here.
Someone wants something from me? I'm trade. It's just that. Nah, I don't really care. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Snuffy liked that tweet. And so at first I was like, that's not the real Snuffy. No way that's the real Snuffy. And then... Are these like limited? They are. Oh, it is just like World. I should be doing these. They give bonus rewards. Okay, I'm dumb. But then I like did some investigating. And it was the real Snuffy. She did like that tweet. And years later, I found out that I like drew up a response tweet being like, oh my god, she actually fucking saw it. And I tried to post it, but the Wi-Fi was so shit at Anime Expo because there were so many people there that it never posted. And I think I still have that draft. I might still have the draft to this day. I don't think I ever posted it. You know, I just got to a point where I was like, well, there's no,
Now commence
it's too late for this.
Order of the Guild. They've issued us supplies.
Yes.
Let's put them to use.
Oh, wait, this is low rank. God damn it. But the second time I tried to get Snuffy to notice a rivalry was I actually tried to raid her one time. And it didn't work out. I did not have the perms to raid Snuffy. So in other words, she's a coward who is too scared to challenge me. One day. I really do feel like that Adventure Time squirrel. I hate you, Jake! Who are you? I don't know, it's just a funny bit. I'm a little sad that TTS Snuffy never gets used, but oh well. Nobody. It got used one time because my friend was like, "I'm gonna try this out," and I think I posted that on TikTok. It caught me so off guard. Because you know, sometimes it gets to a point where I forget I have certain certain things just don't happen for so long on stream that I forget they can happen. Like I don't know when the last time, like I forget what even like soundboards I have on this thing for like sound elements. I just forget. They just, I don't know. I want to grow on Twitch. Of course I do. But I don't think it's gonna happen, which is fine. It's not like the end of the world. It just kind of sucks. It's kind of my only aspiration in life right now, but I'm not doing a very good job at it anyway. There's just too much shit to do in too little time, man. I think I want to edit a bunch of videos, but I'm just fucking. I gotta get home from work, and I'm just like, damn. I'm playing Monster Hunter. Even though I should be editing, I want to write more, but I don't. I want to play D&D more, but I don't. I want to play card games, but I don't. I say I want to fucking goddamn. That too. Oh, well, I wouldn't say I'm a hidden gem, but thank you. There's plenty more talented people out there than I. Like, I usually don't get jealous for bigger streamers, because usually I can see it, right? I can see like, okay, this is a talent. There's only one streamer that I get jealous of sometimes, and that's Iron Mouse. And not because I think she's not deserving of it or anything like that. She's a talented woman and she's funny and she has earned what she has. The only thing I'm fucking jealous of is the fact that that bitch gets like a new VTuber model every 2 weeks. And I'm like, do you know how much a VTuber model fucking costs? I'm like, holy shit. I wish I could get one. But it's just not an investment I can make. Yes. Sorry, my mom gave me food. I don't know. I think it still takes talent. And the main thing is it takes patience. I do not have the patience to be able to. You know how many layers go into VTuber models? It's crazy. What did you do to get banned? Fuck. Oh no, I hit it. And again, I don't type in Twitch chats. I only got banned from one Twitch chat, and that's because I didn't even really do anything. Okay, well, okay, one thing I did get timed out on. I told this story, I think. I guess I can try it then. But one of the things I got? Oh shit! I never got banned. Oh. I know a lot of VTubers use voice changers because I guess it adds to the cutesiness factor of it. That's crazy. I did not know that was cause for instant ban. I don't know. Snuffy used to have a voice filter on. Now she used to have a super hybrid voice filter, and then she used her real voice, and it's a little husky. And it's like, that's fine. I don't know where VTubers get these ideas that they have to sound cute and stuff. Well, I don't know. I was only on Twitch friends, fair enough. I'm gonna eat. I only made a Twitch account because my friend wanted to stream. And I was like, oh, okay. It's funny. Out of everyone in the group, I was the one that least liked streaming at first. Out of all of my friends, they were like, dude, let's stream. I was like, I don't know. I kind of want to record videos. I feel like... I guess it's just a confidence thing again. Because I'm like... I feel like I am not entertaining enough to just yap for a bunch of hours, right? At least with editing, you can add stuff in post to make things more interesting and funnier and shit. Oh, congrats! And how was it?
This thing's a trove of new data.
I guess so. I hate my voice a lot. Don't get me wrong. I fucking hate my voice. Thing about my voice though is I hate it because I think it's too high. Like you listen to like Markiplier and shit, and it's like, god damn, Markiplier is a man. I still sound like a fucking prepubescent boy. Ooh, yikes, that's a little awkward. That's fair. You know, one thing I will mention about that has been getting on some of my friends' nerves. So, communication is a two-way street. Yes, that is fine. Although, I will say, sometimes it's like, yes, communication is a two-way street. It is also my fault for not reaching out to you, but here's the thing. I got this silly notion in my head that a lot of people don't like me. I don't know where it stems from. I know why it emerged. Did I get the thing I needed? Yikes, that sucks. I didn't. God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Anything catch your eye?
Oh, that sucks. But, what was I saying? Oh,
You know where
listen.
to find me.
I have it. I'm sure I'm not alone in this. When having a silly notion in my head that makes me think, hey, people don't like you. They don't like talking to you, and they don't like hanging out with you. They only do it at this point to not make you feel bad. So I guess a way of me trying to stamp down those negative thoughts is if other people reach out first. That I think that I believe that is why I've gone full NPC mode. I usually do not. I no longer engage. I no longer like tell people, hey, do you want to go here? Or hey, do you want to play this? I usually wait for people to ask me because I think it is a self-defense mechanism against rejection. Some Mexican. No. Wait, they all oh. He just gives gems though. Whatever, I'll do it. Why not? Treat me like I'm God. No. I don't know. I think I do it as a way to be like, hey, if they invite me, then that means they probably don't hate me. I'm finishing my pancakes.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Nah, I just assume most people don't like me. Which is mostly fine for the most part. You know, you're not gonna please everyone. But it's gotten bad. Anyway, that aside. Yeah, I fucking hate my voice. I've had people tell me they liked it. My last girlfriend, my most recent ex-girlfriend, said she liked it. But, I don't know. I still don't like it. I still think I sound like a fucking goober. What's up, bitch? Yeah. Ah! My friends don't watch my streams anymore. Which, I don't know. I guess I can't blame them. Not only do I stream in the mornings when a lot of them are still asleep, but like, because of you, how dare you scare us? Oos! Bam! I don't know. It's not like I'm like resenting them for it. It does hurt a little bit. I did get a little like, oh. I guess it only really hurts when I notice they're online and they're not watching. Cause then I'm just like, they don't have to. But I don't know. And it just makes me think like, damn, if even my friends don't want to watch me, this streaming thing is not gonna go anywhere fast. Boom! I don't know why. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who watches the VODs. So I genuinely don't know if my friends watch the VODs. I don't know who does. Fuck. Oh hey. I pretty much lived my entire life being like, well, as long as I can be entertaining to someone, I guess it's all worth it. That's all I care about. It's super cheesy sounding, and yes, it really is. But that's all I care about. Sure, money's nice and whatnot, but I can do other things to get money. At the end of the day, I don't know, streaming just feels like you can... Just to be able to provide a reprieve from everyday normal life of just being like, come watch a wacky guy play some silly games and be silly on the internet. And then at least for like an hour or two, you can fucking sit there and forget how shitty and stressful life is. It's like, well, that's great. I think I've done my job. Boom! I really like that move. Oh, I'm so glad they added that to Switch X. I love Switch X. Apparently, not a lot of people do. At least based on what I've seen on the internet. There's not a lot of Switch X users out there. Which is so unfortunate, because it's such a cool weapon. It's an axe that can turn into a sword. Like, I know Gun Lance is a lance that has a big gun on it, and everybody loves Charge Blade. I don't know, Charge Blade gets a little complicated, so like... Switch X is that happy medium. I just think they're neat. I don't know why, I have this song stuck in my head now. Called, I think it's by the band A Day to Remember, I think that's what they're called. And it's called Brick Wall. I like that song. Some call it karma. Some call it fate. Hey, dude. Laws of attraction take on new weights. I sit in silence and hope for change. Reckless abandon of what we take for granted. No escape, no future, no luck lost on a bitch. No escape, no future. Saddle up, boys, we're headed for the brick wall. I was holding triangle. Boom. Bam! Got him. Thanks, Draco. Maybe. You know, one thing I have been told a lot of my life is I'm good at that. If I'm good at anything, it's not knowing when to shut the fuck up. I just be yapping, bro. Yapping's fun. I don't know, sometimes I do feel like I've got nothing to say. And then, that's a problem. This is why I don't tweet often, but I do use Twitter a lot. It's because I'm, like, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people tweet, like, so much. Like, I see people tweet, they, like, tweet, like, 8 times in a day. I'm like, how do you do that? That is crazy. Like, that's impressive to me. Because, like, if I sit there and I'm like, I draft up a tweet, and then I'm like, and then I look at it, I'm like, who cares? Why, like, what is this tweet accomplishing? It's just some goober who's gonna get 2 views on it. So I'm like, I don't know. Fucking, why would I tweet this? And there's people clever and funny about tweets. I'm like, dude, how do people do it, man?
Yep.
8 thoughts a day.
Anything catch your eye?
I don't know. I just feel like my thoughts aren't like, I don't know, this probably shouldn't be said as someone who streams and his whole thing is spouting his thoughts.
Alrighty. Perfect.
But like, I don't know, I feel like,
Come back anytime.
like, who cares? I don't know, that's my words. That's always my thought process. It's just the who cares mentality.
Well, what can I do for you?
I don't know,
Hey.
Kim, actually, what can you do for me? What
Anything
greatsword
catch your
am I
eye?
working on? Oh, I need bones.
See you later.
Fine. Let's go get bones. Ooh, there's a lot of bones in there, but we need to go up. Let's do the upside first, because we're on the upside. Okay, there are no... Oh, there's a bone. So that's why I don't tweet often. Because I'm like, who cares? Who actually gives a shit? So, oh well. I don't know, I don't think it's that big a deal. You know what? You know what gave me a little ego boost about my tweets not getting any impressions or likes or anything like that? Is the fact that I forgot Twitter is now pay to win. I completely fucking forgot. Dragon relic bone. I don't need frozen ice bones. Is that what I get here? Okay, time to go to this one. No. Stop. Ah! This one. Let's go here, please. I forget Twitter's pay to win now, and if you get Twitter Blue, you well, if you don't have Twitter Blue, It basically acts, if you don't get the check mark, it basically acts as if you are shadow banned. Hey, Goober. Thank you. Discord's pay to win now too? How did they make Discord pay to win? The fuck did they do to Discord?
Anything?
Yeah, Twitter. If you don't have Twitter Blue, the impressions you get on your tweets are gonna be basically nothing. Let's see. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bone. Oh, it's right there. Wow. Laws of attraction. Oh no. That's so shitty. God, I hope not. I mean, I don't have faith in capitalism at all, but god damn, I really hope that isn't the case. My meal's effects went off. That would be crazy. That's fucking dystopian.
I'll put the materials I gathered in your item box. A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
I hate capitalism. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if there's like any other systems out there that work better, but fuck, man, the way capitalism is going, it's only a matter of fucking time before it tanks. Anyway, not to get political. You know what I'm super curious about? You know what I'm super curious about? That I might just have to do? The fuck the hell is this? Okay, cool. So, a couple of VTubers I watch have Fansly accounts. And if you don't know what that is, it's like OnlyFans, but different. Now, you might be asking, where's this going, Mr. Streamer Man? I am very curious on what they do over on Fansly. Like, what do they do over there?
We got a sale on. Need anything?
Yep.
Like, do they actually do porn? Or
Something in mind? Subar.
oh, great stout bone and a colossal bone. Where do I get those? These aren't the bones I need. These aren't the bones you're looking for. I do like turn-based RPGs. I really want to play Metaphor. I liked Persona 3 a lot. Persona 5, from a gameplay perspective, was fine. Overall, meh. Not worth the hype. I don't think Persona 5 is worth the hype.
Well, what can I do for you?
But I want to play Metaphor. I heard it's not a great stream game though. But I want to play it. I've never played Shin Megami Tensei. My friend plays it. I've never personally played it. Dude, I'm sad I didn't get to finish Persona 3. I got kicked off my friend's library. So, and then I tried to get added back, and he kicked me off again. And I was like, okay. So now it's just my library. But oh well, what are you gonna do? A tempered Katakapa.
Bet I can set up camp there.
I don't care about setting up camp. I want the bones. I need a colossal bow. Do monsters drop those? I know monsters sometimes drop bones like that. No. Pirate it, fuck Alice. No, I'm not gonna do that. No. Trying to see if these guys drop any bones. Their bones are their money. I haven't fought him in high rank. I haven't fought him in high rank. Wasn't all that bad. Oh. None of these guys? Well, I don't have the high rank version of that. You're only high rank, it looks like. No. The game was already fucking fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, fine. Alright, let's travel to the only other place I can think of that might have it. Ruins of Wyveria. Switch exclusives. Copy, not those. Bones. Come.
Well, what can I do for you?
Appa, yip yip. No, I don't think this is gonna give me the bones I need. We'll try a couple. If not, we'll move on. We'll just take the fucking L and move on. Bones. Where the bones at? There's some bones. I was literally about to say the last RPG I played that I need to beat. I really want to beat it. Is what's it called? What is that? Bravely Default 2. Because I liked Bravely Second. I never finished Bravely Default. I've never played Fire Emblem. Like, at least a real Fire Emblem. I played the one on the phone, and I was just like, yeah, this is not great. But Bravely Second, I liked a lot. And then Bravely Default 2 came out, and I was playing through that, and I liked that one a lot too. I have an emulator for Bravely Default, the first one. And I have it downloaded, I just haven't... Okay, this isn't giving the stuff I need. Fine. Fucking leave. No! I just played it and I was like, this isn't great. I have friends who are huge fucking fans. else do I need? I still need the fucking wag shoe shit. I don't want to do that anymore. What
are we
other
making
great
today?
swords do I need? I can't make that one. I can't make that one. I can't make that one. Guardian. Okay. 3 houses you have to play. The only thing I know about 3 houses is that the only character that looks semi-interesting is the goddess. The child. And don't think any weird thoughts about it. I just think she seems sassy and hilarious. And I think I told that to my friend. I'm like, she just seems really sassy. And he's like, yeah. He was like, yeah, she is kind of. I was like, hell yeah.
Now, are you prepared? They've issued us
Okay.
supplies. Let's hope that-
Vanna is available to assist. I don't care about Vanna. Oh, what the hell? Dragonbone relic. Oh, we already got one of those before. Sturdy bones. I don't care about sturdy bones. I need colossal ones, and I already forgot what the other one I need is. Oh wait, I completely forgot. We can be making crazy ass great swords and shit. Hang on, we'll do that after this mission. Hello, Vanna.
Hey!
Hey, Stinky.
Alright, let's get set up then.
The hell is this? Oh, it's a bomba? Attack me, fool! Not like that. Oh, my food ran out. I forgot that happened. No, how did I do that? Think. No! Why you fucking whore? Really? You saw me? I was invisible. Okay, hurry. Son of a bitch, he's right there! Oh my god. Steve, distract him! Steve! Steve, can you distract this thing? Oh my god, do I have to smack him? There. Fight him. Get him, Steve. Or fucking not. Steve, please. Steve, I need this one thing from you. Be a homie. Yes, thank you. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Fuck off. Just need to eat food. Like, please. When will you stop chasing me, I wonder? Can you chase me all the way up here? Be a basic bitch if you did. Why is this my recommended one? Alright. We're getting back in action like a fraction. Come on.
Suppose I'll have you come help me again. Alright, well, time for me to be off.
Alright, see you later, Vada. Firefighters going by my house. Shorty's on fire on the dance floor. Oos! Dude, you know what's a band I love that dance? Okay, here's my thought process again, just so I can keep up. I said shut it. So fire trucks went by, and I started thinking about something being on fire. And then I started remembering that song from the early 2000s where it's like, Shorty's on fire on the dance. Somebody call 911. That one? And then, Dance Floor reminded me of a song that's about another fire on a dance floor. It's like, this fire started with the smallest spark, will fall apart to the dance floor for shelter. The burst of passion that ignites the soul. Anyway, that song is so fucking good. It's by a band that I'm really starting to love, that I need to find more of their songs called "See a Space Cowboy." And I think I only have 2 of their songs in my playlist right now. But those 2 are fucking bangers. On the pavement, we're not alone. You know when the radio stops, I know. In your eyes, I still see it. There's just one thing. This fire started with a spark. That one's called, I think it's called Dance Floor for Shelter, I think is what that one's called. And then the other one I really like is Lubricant Like Kerosene. Trace your fingers all down my back. Hey, now take a bow, lubricant like kerosene. Formed into a shape I won't forget. Yes, all that from a fire truck. That's how my brain works, okay? If you don't like Screamo though, then I don't recommend them. They are very much Screamo type of music. But God, if those guitar riffs ain't fucking so good. It's never ending. There are too many monsters here. Take my water attack. Okay, we're not. Yeah, you guys have fun. They might have negative 11 fire resist. Get him. Cook him. Cook his shit. Oh, you all up on SpongeBob shit. Stop screaming, please. This fire started with a small spark. On the fire to the dance floor for shelter. I didn't even hit him! I gotta get out of here! See ya, pussy. That ignites the soul. It's never ending. Anyway, yeah, I like that band. Well, can I really say I like that band? Fucking, you are such a cock. I only know the 2 songs, to be fair. Those 2 songs I very much enjoy. Where'd he go? Oh, I see. Coming, friend. I'm coming, King Julian. Fuck. I don't know. I just love the guitars. It's so good. I just like Guitar Man. It sounds so nice. Dude, Avenged Sevenfold, my fucking beloved. I would really love to go to an Avenged Sevenfold concert. My friend tried inviting me to a Cage the Elephant concert, and I was like, hello, Danny Fanoof. Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Those are games I gotta play. I gotta play the Fallout games. Just Danny. You got it. Look up! Not you. The monster. I gotta play Fallout. I've only ever played Fallout 4 and I never beat it. I got bored. But everyone praises New Vegas as being one of the pinnacles of Fallout gaming. And the only reason I know it is because of that. Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking pretty as a fiddle? And you guys are gonna be disappointed, and the only reason I know that. It's not, it doesn't have anything to do with actual Fallout. It's only because there's a gag in Dragon Maid. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. There's a bit where... Am I playing with fucking fire? Speaking of fire, more firefighters are coming across. There's a bit... Ah, shit. In which... Toru, one of the dragon girls, and Elma, another dragon girl, are like having a fucking western showdown. And so they're like in little cowboy hats and ponchos. And so someone just edited the face of the robot so that it's Toru in the little poncho and cowboy hat. So and then it just says, "Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?" I don't know why my brain really liked that image.
On a Friday night.
Dude, we talked about this, right? How Friday Night Funkin' got the guy who did the Persona 3 music. I forget his name. The guy who does the rapping parts of the Persona 3 soundtrack. I forget that that's a move he does. He sings a song on the fucking... It's not anything important. It's just like the menu music for like character select. But that was such a banger. I was like, oh my god. I love the Persona 3 soundtrack. Mind my biz, so mind your own biz. We could do is whatever life is. Or whatever he says. Bitch, move. Got him. Ooh, hello, Carcass. Are you? Stop it. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? I'm stuck! Get me away from this freak. That was very productive. I did fucking fuck all and I got annihilated. God, I hate the Guardian Toshaguma so much. He just never stops attacking. It's so hard as a greatsword user. Okay. No, I fucked up. Guys, I got a fight today and it was a bleed, but I won. Congrats? I've never been bullied. At least if I have, I never noticed it. This guy's making me use all my fucking mega pots, brother. Which sucks. Yes, and then he's gonna do this. Fucking get cooked, idiot! I got cutted on the knee, but it's not even deep. It's a battle scar. I've never been in a fight, like a real fight. I don't know, I'm just not that person. No, dude, he's a pussy fist. Pacifist. Tucker. I can imagine so. Where are you taking me? Where's this monster at? He's right here. Bones. I don't know. I've never been one to resort to... at least in real life, I never want to resort to violence. In video games, fuck it, I'll fight everything and anything. Fuck it. But IRL, like, I don't know. What's the point? I'm sure we can talk these... things out. Why is my Sacred not leading me to my fucking target monster? What is this? Oh. Why is this chicken here? Ooh, boom! Fuck. I'm not as good with the offset attack on this one. Let's try it though. Oh! I hit it, but it didn't offset him. But I hit it. No! Stop it! Stop it! Yeah! Boom! Oh, nice. The One Piece. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little pussy boy when it comes to pain, so I'm just like I will do like anything other than have you punch me in the face right now. Then again, I've never been in a situation where I need to do that. People are shit talking me. I'm just like, okay. And congrats, I guess. So, congratulations. $18,000. Why do I have a Discord notification? It's nothing important. It's nothing. Yes, I know. I understand that there's a difference, but even then, I just
Can I talk
I don't know if I get punched in the face.
an urgent message?
I don't know. I don't know how I'd react honestly.
Something important to report about the Dragon Torch.
I want to say I'd hit back,
Let's go hear what she has to say.
but I don't. I part of me thinks I won't. Part of me thinks I'll just be like, well, that sucked.
Nice. I'd call that experiment a success. Appreciate you clearing me to join you in the field.
Damn, it's been 3 hours? What the fuck?
Did you use wyvern milk to amplify the force behind the blast trigger? It felt like
I'll just act like that one guy. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. You guys have seen that video, right?
Bad, you're right on the zenny. I was trying for a sympathetic reaction between the two. As you saw, it was plenty effective.
That British guy whose friend punches him across the face and just goes, oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Infusing the core might give an even bigger efficiency boost.
Yes, no, maybe.
Stability, though.
I don't know. Yes, no, maybe.
Even as it is now.
I don't
You
know.
still don't see it.
Can you
The
repeat
potential
the
this wyvern is still
question?
hiding.
You're
Well,
the-
more fun for me. I'll call you when I've got something.
No?
See ya.
Okay, you know what? Since it's almost noon anyway, I think we should end stream soon. But first, how to rank 31.
Hey,
First, we're gonna do this. We're gonna see.
what are we making
Cool.
today?
It was for a greatsword, right? Ah, shit. I need scales and pelts. God damn it, Gemma.
You know
Boy, so ass. Boy. What was I gonna do?
Well, what can I do for you?
I was gonna show you guys that I can't believe I've done this, kid. I can't believe you've seen that. I haven't seen that, I should say. I can't. No! Get rid of this thing I searched last time. I can't believe you've done this. Wow, this was such a moment on the internet too. Jan level 31. I know, Mr. Beating the game, 100 rank 100. Doesn't like to play with his friends. I know. Who did I just fight? This guy. He doesn't drop the bones. Where do I get the bones I fucking need? Oh, hang on. Wap. What if I do this? Oh wait, you guys can't hear it. Just remembered you can't hear it. There you go. Now you should be able to hear it.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
That's the whole video. It's the whole video. Oh fuck. I can't believe you've done this. So people can brag about beating it solo. Big fucking lol. First thing first, I'm a realist. Stop, that's not the hard Phyllis. And I've been in the murder business. I can hold you down like I'm giving lessons in physics. If you want a bad bitch like me, but whatever happened to Iggy Azalea? Where did she go? What happened to Iggy Azalea? What? But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for stream. We didn't make any progress. I thought hitting level 30 would give us some progress, but I don't know when the next level is. So I'm just gonna grind a ton of shit off stream. Tilted Towers? Oh, it's at Tilted Towers, really? You don't say. But yeah.
I heard from the others.
Look at this bitch. She looks cool. So, tomorrow, we're going to be back on that Tevi grind. Because I got to finish that game. I can't leave another game unfinished, chat. I just can't. There's too many. But yeah, I'm just going to grind a bunch of Monster Hunter off screen. Anyway. Why not finish other unfinished games? Because now we're on Tevi. Because that is what after Tevi, I guess we should go back and start finishing games. We gotta finish Bloodborne because I started that on stream. We gotta finish Dark Souls 3 because I started that on stream. Okay, to be fair though, the only reason I started playing Dark Souls 3 on stream was because Snuffy was playing it on stream. So I was like, we gotta ride that wave. That was actually a bit I wanted to do. Was like for a whole week or so. Wanted to do things Snuffy did, just to be a dick, just to see if I could mooch off a little bit of a drip feed off that content, that clout. But she doesn't stream consistently, so I was like, eh. I don't know. I don't even know if she's still playing it. I don't even know if she beat it. The last thing I remember seeing her do was get absolutely blasted by Abyss Watchers. And me being there like, oh no, is this her first time playing the game? Dude, oh my god, I choked so hard in Dark Souls 3 the other day. I was so mad at myself. I was so fucking upset. So there's a new mod for Dark Souls 3. That's the Seamless Co-op mod. And a bunch of the boys got on and we played. And fucking, we were on Abyss Watchers. They all fucking died. It was just me, and the boss health scales with every person that joins. So he had a lot of HP. And we were on the final phase, and he had a quarter of his HP left. I was running out of magic. I was doing everything I could. I ran out of magic. But I had him, I think he would have died in 2 hits. He would have died in 2 hits. But I choked. I got greedy trying to just hit him to end it because I was also 1 hit from death. So I choked. Oh, I was so mad. I was like, I could have actually fucking done it if I wasn't such a fucking dumb bitch. Oh, that's so upsetting to me. That's so upsetting. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, tomorrow Tevi, and then after Tevi, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a wheel of games I started on stream and haven't finished, and we'll spin it. Why is dumb bitch not allowed? Alright, I hope you guys have a good day. You know what else I just realized? We never talked about Mickey 17. I got too distracted. We never actually talked about Mickey 17. Oh well. Adios.